worry. In this video I'm going to be explaining why, even though things may look really awful in your union is in fact blooming, blossoming, bursting into flower, expansion, fabulous new growth. So can you mess up your twin flame union? One thing that causes a lot of people a lot of stress on this journey is that because your union is so precious, you treat it like a delicate flower, like it will drop to bits if you touch it. And it's not true. It's not like a Ferrari where you're afraid to scratch the paintwork or get it dirty. Your union is absolutely indestructible, so don't buy the lie. Whatever form the lie takes, you can't harm your union is untouchable, it's unharmable, you are untouchable, unharmable. So what do? If, say, you had a great big bust up, I know what that feels like, and it feels like everything's lost. It's not. The truth is, whatever your twin flame has been saying to you, and however bad it seems, they've actually given you an amazing gift. It's actually the next steps you need to take to come closer to and eventually into your union. How do you do this? You work through the feelings that arise about it using the mirror exercise. If you've been feeling perhaps rejected or maybe abandoned, you turn the pronouns round on yourself. I'm upset with my twin flame because they've rejected and abandoned me. I'm upset with myself because I've rejected and abandoned myself. And then you connect with that part of yourself and you bring love. Deliver the love that you need in this place. Exactly the type of love that this part of consciousness is asking for, until you feel peace there. So however hard it seems, however difficult and challenging it appears to be, you must keep working through your upsets. If you're doing that and you can't do any more, that's enough. There's no magic sprinkles to make it be different. Just take the steps persistently. There is an end to this part of the journey. You only get there by taking the steps. There's a reason for everything. There's divine order. Maybe there's something that needs to happen in your union that's for the best. You can't force things to happen because they're not ready. It's a huge journey of self-discovery, learning about love. There's meaning in the journey, going to the really sensitive places in consciousness, till you come to peace there, till you come to love there. Recognising that only love is real. So everything in your journey is pointing you back to love. You always want to be coming back to a place of unconditional love. I went for a run through these woods back in February after Storm Eunice, and it was heartbreaking. It was absolute carnage, so many trees down. But look at it now, just 2 months later. It's blossoming, it's blooming, just like your union. The truth is, your union is like a forest. It always regrows. It always comes back. Sometimes it needs to be pruned, and sometimes pruned pretty severely. But don't worry, all is well. So don't worry if your union seems to have been very, very severely pruned back. It's not like an actual rose bush or a house plant. You can't kill it. You can't kill your union. However far it's been cut back, the more it gets cut back, the more gloriously it will grow back and bloom and blossom for you. Even if it takes a little bit longer, it's okay. There's nothing to worry about here. I wish I could convey to you how amazingly vast and expansive your twin flame union really is. It's nothing like a basic relationship. Remember, you're not building a little shack, you're not building a house, you're building a palace. Bigger than this little stately home, but it was all I had to hand at the spur of the moment. Please forgive me. The road can seem windy and at times even treacherous, and I know how frustrating it can be to only be able to see those few next steps in front of you. But I assure you, now is really not the time to quit. This is not the place to stop. You have to persevere. You have to keep climbing the mountain of ascension. And I promise you, it does get easier. I can only say that so many times, but if you keep going, it does. And there comes a point where the path begins to clear. You can get to the top. You can arrive at a far more expansive place. I know what you're doing might not seem like very much at times, but you need this solid foundation so the branches can grow up into the sky. So keep going. You cannot fail. You cannot mess this up. Whatever is before you will fall at your persistence. Choose to surrender your relationship with misery and loss. Or what comes in when you let that go? True love, joy. Things were going to change. Your twin flame is never absent. You don't have to do anything to get your twin flame because they're just you. They join you when you're with yourself. So don't abandon yourself into the pattern. When you stop abandoning yourself, you're winning in that place. So there you have it. You can't mess things up with your twin flame. Please don't think that you have. Everything is fixable. Everything is resolvable. You have all the power to do so because the only thing that matters is what you're choosing right now. And if you're choosing love, your journey will lead you only to love. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end this one here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.